Down there talking to Hobart and
Good evening and welcome to Senior Night 2021. Tonight, we take a moment to honor the seniors and their parents for their dedication, hard work, and the enjoyment they bring to us as they participate in the fall activities of football, football cheer, marching band, and cross country. The Friday night football atmosphere would not be complete without the hard work on the sidelines, the pageantry, cheers from the crowd, and of course, halftime entertainment. Please welcome cross-country coach Katie Hobach, band director Channing Halstead, and cheer coach Sarah Bradley to Dennis Field. Senior football cheerleader Kira Dronberger is the daughter of Katie and Matthew Walton. Kira has been a North Tama football cheerleader for 4 years and is this year's team captain. Coach Bradley writes, "It has been a pleasure to coach this young lady who is a dedicated and hard-working team member. I know that in her future she will be successful in whatever she decides to pursue. I wish her all the best in her endeavors in college." Kira Dronberger. Fall is for football, but it is also the time of year when athletes take to the grassy courses to showcase their strength and endurance in the sport of cross country. This year's team is doing fabulous. We have been celebrating meets won as a team and personal bests from all of our runners. We can't wait to see how you race these next couple of weeks. Everyone is invited to come out and watch as they finish the season strong, and we hope we have several of them running in the state cross-country meet in Fort Dodge. Please welcome cross-country team members, Rachel Robinson, daughter of Joel and Sarah Robinson. And we have Jules Breckenridge, daughter of Joe and Dawn Breckenridge. And we have cross-country runner and marching band member Andy Dvorak, daughter of Jay and Jennifer Dvorak. The Jans House is a busy one this fall. Please congratulate senior members Kirsten Jans and Silva Van Danyen with their parents Brian and Joy Jans. Silva is also running cross-country this fall. The Calderwood House is also extra full of fun this year as we celebrate band members Caitlin Calderwood and Daniela Mororu and her parents Matt and Kim Calderwood. Daniela has also been running with the cross-country team. Rounding out our marching Red Hawk band are the following senior class members. Aubrey Monett, daughter of Jeremy and Amber Monett. Ashton Marauder, son of Dave and Barb Marauder. Molly Vogler, daughter of Stacy and Shane Vogler. Maya Sierra, daughter of Juan and Kristen Sierra. Izzy Urban, daughter of Mark Urban and Jamie Weber. And Katie Stephen, daughter of Angela Stephen. Camden Clausen, son of Allison Howard and Jim Clausen. I think Camden's helping the team get ready. And our last marching Red Hawk is Clay Hirschberger, son of Jamie and Justin Hushik and Rudy and Amy Hirschberger. Let's give all of them a congratulations. We thank all of these seniors and their parents for their dedication to North Tama activities and athletics. Your enthusiasm, skill, and loyalty have earned you a place in Red Hawk history. We wish you good luck in your future endeavors, both on and off the field. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your marching Red Hawks, North Tama cross-country runners, and football cheer seniors. Please give them a round of applause as they gather for pictures and congratulate them on a job well done. At this time, we welcome the Wapsie Valley Warriors and their fans to Dennis Field, home of the Red Hawks. Please give a big thank you to those people who help host on Friday nights. In the press box, we have Wayne Jansen, Jeff Jacobs, Rick Samuelson, John Dobb, Bruce Morrison, the North Tama Tech team, and myself, Keith Kennedy. Our chain crew is made up of Sean McKinley, Sam Hume, Jim Clausen, and Zach Bell. A special thank you to members of the Cubic Fitch Post 142 and the Hora Mahaka Post 453 Color Guard for presenting the colors tonight. Our flag raiser from the Traer Scout Troop 304 is Kane Kuchera. Please give these people a round of applause for their volunteer work that they do. Their dedication to North Tama football is outstanding. Before tonight's game, the Iowa High School Athletic Association, North Tama, and Wapsie Valley Schools would like to remind all spectators and participants that conduct counts at Iowa high school events. Disrespectful or disruptive behaviors, language, or interference are unacceptable and subject to ejection from tonight's game. Let the officials officiate, let the coaches coach, and let the players play. Officials for tonight's game are Benjamin Marks, Joel Murphy, Dylan Pond, Mike Pond, and Kyle Teleski. And now, your starters for Wapsie Valley on defense. Defensive end, number 61, Tucker Latterberg. Defensive end, number 23, Mason Harder. Defensive tackle, number 59, Jackson Kuhlman. Defensive tackle, number 52, Brady Weepy. Linebacker, number 32, Hunter Kane. Linebacker, number 67, Jake Shore. Linebacker, number 22, Braden Knight. Linebacker, number 14, Gavin Leskow. Safety, number 8, Dawson Schmidt. Cornerback, number 11, Trayton Sauerbry. And a cornerback, number 1, Holton Robinson. Wapsie Valley's head coach is Dwayne Foster, and assistant coaches are Cody Jones, Austin Mathis, Chase Weber, Tony Foster, Joey Rigdon, Kobe Reese, Austin Jins, Cole Mather, and Ben Hogan. All right, we are just momentarily waiting for the Red Hawks to come out as we will play their walkout song. Again, I'm Keith Kennedy, and I'm only doing the opening announcements. Soon you will be joined by Tyson Roberts and Mike Morrison.
Me too, when I had it.
We are eagerly awaiting the Red Hawks.
Right now. No, lights, go back. I'll be on the second. Okay, go back now. Coming in yet? Yep, they're waiting on you. I can't play it. Come on.
And now let's welcome to Dennis Field the North Tama Red Hawks. And the starting lineup for the Red Hawks tonight. A sophomore at tackle, number 50, Tyler Popelka. A senior guard, number 53, Logan Roush. A sophomore center, number 63, Ryan Hushik. A senior guard, number 62, Nathan Kuchera. A senior tackle, number 51, Thomas Hulme. A senior wide receiver, number 42, Michael Bell. A senior wide receiver, number 43, Austin Unker. A senior wide receiver, number 24, Logan Siemens. A senior tight end, number 6, Adam Greiner. A freshman running back, number 15, Colt Kanak. And a senior, the quarterback, number 1, Gabe Capriva. I'm supposed to do this now? And now it's my pleasure to introduce the Red Hawk football seniors and their parents. Greeting these athletes is head coach Taylor Worth and his coaching staff of Dalton Hume, Jack Halupnik, Bryce Gherkin, Andrew Kanak, and junior high coaches Alex Tagtoe and Mike Runge. Please welcome our seniors. Michael Bell, he is the son of Zach and Leslie Bell. Camden Clausen is the son of Allison Howard and Jim Clausen. Next, we have Adam Greiner, son of Craig and Lori Greiner. Clay Hirschberger is escorted by his parents, Jamie and Justin Hushik, and Rudy and Amy Hirschberger. Thomas Hulme is the son of Sam and Jenny Hulme. Gabe Capriva is the son of Kurt and Barb Capriva. Please welcome Nathan Kuchera and his parents Kathy and Bruce Kuchera. Devin McKinley is the son of Sean and Missy McKinley. Next we have Logan Roush, son of Regan and Matt Roush. Austin Unker is the son of Deb and Tracy Unker. And rounding out the Red Hawks senior lineup is Aiden Zook, son of Nick Zook and Jessica Shorter. These young men have been dedicated to Red Hawk football and doing their best to improve themselves each week. We are proud to call you Red Hawks. Please give these seniors and their parents a round of applause as we wish them well in their future endeavors, both on and off the field. Thank you, seniors and parents. North Tama students and staff are thankful for the freedoms we enjoy. We honor those who have served their country, both past and present, and who have fought to defend those freedoms. At this time, please rise and remove your hats as our color guard makes their way across the field and we play our national anthem.
All right, here we are back for another night of Red Hawk football. I'm Tyson Roberts, joined here by Mike Morrison, and we should have quite a game here as two of the top three teams in Class A District 3 take the field with the number 4 ranked North Tama Red Hawks undefeated in the season, and the Wapsie Valley Warriors who are 4-2 in the season. I don't know about you, Mike, but I'm excited about this game. This is going to be quite the game.
Yeah, this was one of the ones that we've been waiting for. Another practice game for Grundy Center.
Yeah, I mean, next week is, you don't want to look ahead. Next week's a huge game, but this is going to be a tough game, too, for both teams. Wapsie Valley only has 2 losses on the season, and both of them are to really good teams. One was their first game of the season against a ranked 1A team in Denver, and their other loss was to the number 6 rated team, you said, Grundy Center. So North Tama sits atop tied with Grundy Center at undefeated in the district, atop the district, and Wapsie Valley sitting right behind them with 1 district loss. And the way the playoffs work this year is you have to get the top 4 in your district. So both of these teams are sitting pretty good, but I know they both obviously want to win this game. This is these two teams have played each other in the last 9 years. They've played 5 times, so about every other year. Wapsie Valley won the first 3, but the Red Hawks have won the last 2, which were in 18 and 19. I know that Wapsie Valley usually has a pretty good team. They've always got good athletes. And North Tama's got a pretty good team with the number 1 passing attack in all of Iowa high school football, and that's Gabe Capriva. And I know we've talked a lot about, that's what a lot of people talk about when they talk about North Tama's, the offense and Gabe, but it hasn't just been Gabe, has it, Mike?
It has not. He's got several targets this year, which makes it even worse for the defense.
Yeah, and that offensive line has done a really good job. He doesn't get touched very often either. Got a veteran offensive line.
They are doing a very good job of protecting Gabe, giving him the time that he needs to get the ball where it needs to be. Got some big, tall receivers downfield, and doing a good job of putting things together this year.
Yeah, you're right. He's got a lot of weapons around him. And, tonight he's going to be without 2 weapons. Devin McKinley and Aiden Zook will not be playing as they both had two unsportsmanlike conducts apiece last week against BCLEW, so they will not be participating in this game. And Devin does lead the state, at least in Class A. I think he's 2nd overall in receptions. He has 42 receptions, and Aiden is 3rd in Class A in tackles. So big losses, but I'm sure the other Red Hawks will step up tonight. They're going to have to.
They are going to have to. That is a couple of key players on our team, both sides of the ball. As you mentioned, the leading runner and then the leading tackler. So hopefully we spent this week preparing our younger guys to fill those shoes.
And that's the thing, is they've had all week to prepare, so it's not like it just happened overnight.
A week and a half a game.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, like I said, Gabe is getting a lot of the attention as he leads not just Class A, but the whole state in passing at 306 yards a game, which is unreal. I know last week I watched a game against BCLEW, which Red Hawks won 36-0, making 381 yards passing, which broke the school record, which he broke earlier this year, I think in the 2nd game of the year.
Yeah, and the good thing to see in that BCL game was even after we had the unfortunate ejections, we were still able to come out and score the ball. That was a promising look for us.
The Red Hawks are going to receive, and it looks like Adam Greiner back. Hands it to Logan Siemens, number 24.
Out to about the 22-yard line.
So we'll see who's going to be in, as Zook was the starting running back, and the Red Hawks don't run the ball often. Usually it's Capriva on scrambles, which he's really improved this year. He's the leading rusher for the Red Hawks as well, but Zook is the if you're actually going to hand it off.
And he's the heavy hitter too. That
Yep.
play you just saw there on the kick return, that was Devin's bread and butter, where he's had a couple of touchdowns off of that. Better way to start the game.
So here's that passing attack right away. Redhawks go 5 wide. Capriva run out of bounds. Warriors do a good job. It looked like 26 Austin Unger was starting the game there, and 15 Colt Kanak, who is a freshman, both
Yep.
starting for Zook and McKinley.
Austin Junker is a senior.
Austin really had a good game last week. He stepped it up, and I don't remember how many yards he had or catches, but he had a really good, probably his best game he's ever had.
He did have a good showing being put in there in the second half.
It's like Kanak's going to be the back behind Capriva.
Good block by Kanak. Let's Capriva get out to the sideline and get a few yards. Will be a Red Hawk first down.
Yeah, Gabe leads Class A in passing yards, passing touchdowns, overall touchdowns, yards overall, completions. He's third in pass attempts, though. It means he's got a good completion percentage.
Right.
And then, yeah, Devin McKinley's first in Class A in receptions and fourth in receiving yards and second in receiving touchdowns, which hurts, but like you said, a lot of weapons.
A lot of weapons. Yep. We just need to, we've always been able to spread the ball around, which was good. We just need to keep doing what we do.
That's Siemens who goes in motion.
Pass to Griner. That's about the 39-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 40, I guess.
That inside screen is usually what you see to McKinley. That's his bread and butter. And that one went to Griner, which Griner is third in Class A in yards per catch at over 20 each time he catches it. So he's the down the field. He had a really good game a couple weeks ago against St. Ansgar.
Yes, he did. It'd be interesting to see. You know, Adam's a heck of a player. Maybe this will bring his talents to light here.
Ooh, that one was a little high for Siemens.
And he's used to throwing that out there to a 5'10 target, and he's throwing it out there to a 5'6 target. So we'll see if he's able to make those adjustments and put the ball where it needs to be.
Redhawks do average 38 points a game, which is third in Class A. Both teams have good defenses. Redhawks are 12th, and the Warriors are 13th in Class A. Both of them give up about 13, 14 points a game.
Preview with the keeper. Gets a couple.
This is already kind of a long drive by North Tama standards, which I think against this defense, this is probably the best defense they've seen yet this year.
Brings up 3rd and 7 on the 37.
Freeman finds Siemens with the big gain.
There we go. Keeps it in bounds. And will be another Red Hawk first down.
There was pressure, but he got rid of it quick.
A good decision making that Gabe has, and his ability to turn on a dime and turn the Jets on. And you kind of see that coming here, where they are getting in there and they are getting pressure, but he's still able to make the plays.
And we've talked a lot about that this season. You know, his decision making has just gotten so much better this year. That's really what I think has stood him out, why he's having that great season. And usually if you see the Redhawks run, that's about what they do. They don't hand the ball off often. I would say less than 10 times a game they actually just hand it off. You'll see Capriva with his athleticism just take off. That one was a designed run, it looked like. Redhawks kind of they've kind of slowed it down a little bit. This is not what we're really usually used to.
Well, and when you go from having 3 runners to 1, and he's also your quarterback,
It makes a difference.
yeah, you have to give him a minute to catch his breath
Going
back.
deep. I think he caught it, but he's out of bounds. That was a one-handed catch by Greiner.
That wouldn't be his first one of those this year.
Yeah, he's had a lot of those.
He has.
So he caught it, but he was out of bounds. Third and 2. Redhawks don't punt often at all. They've punted the ball 4 times all year in 6 games. That is impressive. I mean, they do go for it a lot on 4th, like they will here if they don't get this. Quick little handoff to Siemens, who came around. He's got the first down. So you're probably going to see Logan Siemens and Colt Knack be the 2 that are going to run the ball if it actually is a handoff. As this is a 3-minute drive for the Redhawks.
But a successful one.
It's been successful. See if they can punch it in. They've got 4 tries here from the 7-yard line. And our first penalty.
That's probably a record, too, for the Red Hawks.
Yeah, you know, we haven't had to say it yet, but if there's been a knock on the Redhawks this year, it's been penalties. I don't know how many they average a game. It's got to be over 10. And they're big penalties, too. There's a lot of personal foul, unsportsmanlike, like even last week. I think last week, and I know the announcer for the game said it too multiple times, might have been the longest football game ever, especially a 36-0 game.
Right.
The longest, it was 3 hours long.
Yep.
And it was penalties, both teams. And when you have a passing team, usually it's, if with incompletions, you're going to have a longer game. Another pitch to Siemens, but the Warriors do a really good job of getting them behind.
Yeah, they saw that one coming.
24 Mason Harder with the tackle, I think. They have 2 number 24s. But I think that was Harder.
Well, was he 6'6" or 5'7"?
I think he was, pretty sure he was 6'6". Big difference, right? Yeah, you can see him on the defensive line as they run like a 3-5. Or more, maybe more of a 3-3. I don't know. It's so difficult, the Redhawks, with 4 or 5 receivers. Almost
intercepted.
And Knack knows that should have had that one, but he also had Greiner behind him in the second level wide open in the middle, but I don't think he saw him. And Knack, just a freshman in there. He plays a lot he starts on defense. He doesn't play a lot on offense. He's a backup quarterback. But he's getting thrown in there on offense.
And he's a good athlete. You just might see the age here would be the difference. But
And
he's a good athlete.
Yeah, he's a really good wrestler. We've talked a lot about that. The offensive line got a lot of good wrestlers on the line. That helps out. Oh, and that's an interception right there by Harder. And Capriva makes a touchdown saving tackle. He threw it right. He didn't see 6. He's 6'6", too. You could see they were going for kind of a short screen there, and I couldn't see who the receiver was.
Yeah,
but
hit him about in the numbers.
Yeah.
Wrong jersey.
You don't see that often with a defensive end with an interception.
Right.
So that's Capriva's 7th interception of the season to 19 touchdown passes. He has improved that from last year. I mean, you're going to probably have some interceptions when you throw the ball as many times as he does.
You're right. Yep.
All right. See what the Red Hawk defense can do. That's Holton Robinson with the carry, number 1.
Good tackle there by Siemens.
Robinson is second in Class A District 3 in rushing yards. He's first in all-purpose yards, so he's a good athlete. And the Warriors like to run the ball. They average 162 yards on the ground a game and only 77 through the air. So it's kind of like 2 weeks ago. St. Ansgar ran the ball. Now they ran a different kind of offense. Warriors will throw it a little bit more, but they like to run first. So that's Robinson again, and it'll be 3rd and short.
Third and 2 is what they have on the scoreboard. Score is still 0-0. 6:45 to go in the first quarter.
Robinson averages about 80, 85 yards on the ground a game. So about half of their total. O'Donnell gives it to him, and he's going to be close.
I would say
He's going to be short.
from up here, I would say that. And they agree with us.
Not even going to measure. It's going to be 4th and probably half a yard. So this could be a huge stop here early on for the Redhawks as with the turnover. That's a quarterback sneak. Warriors say they have it, and they do.
The Warriors failed to convert. Oh, I'm sorry. First down. First and 10 to 31.
O'Donnell back to pass. He's going deep.
We got a Redhawk down.
Interception, Austin Unker. But we have a flag.
Or 2.
I think they're going to get Capriva with pass interference, although it sure looked like the receiver just kind of ran into him.
Yeah, it did.
That might be a tough luck. And Coach Worth is not super happy about that. If you had instant replay, which you guys can go back and watch it, we saw it live. But Unker, who's in there, doesn't play a lot on defense, had the interception, and they're going to get the Redhawks with a big penalty. So it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors after the penalty. Give to the up back Knight, number 22. I think Keith said it was Kane, but I think that looks like a 22. That's Braden Knight, who's a fullback. There's an option. Great job, Michael Bell, 42.
Need that one from the beginning. If that don't get your blood pumping as a defense.
It's a great way to play the option right there. O'Donnell had nowhere to go, flipped it back, and Robinson had nowhere to go. So here's a 3rd and long for the Warriors.
Keep getting messages that they can't hear me. How do I sound in your headset?
I can hear you a little quieter than me, but Robinson's got a 1st down and a lot more. Robinson's got some speed. You can tell that he's a good athlete. I know the Warriors, the years coaching track, they always have a good track team, and it's always sprinters, and you can see it right there.
Yeah, he was had contact up here, and then you could just see him kind of explode down the line.
Yeah, really could have had him down right about the 1st down line, but, man, he took off right there. Robinson again tried to go off tackle, not much there. All right, 2nd and 7 on the 15. Up the middle, not a lot there. Right, another big 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Ooh, we've got a false start. You could tell right there on the right side of the line. Make it a little more difficult here. Although they're talking it over. They're going to say offsides on the Redhawks. So already penalties have been a huge deterrent to the Redhawks, 3 of them.
And that gives them a 1st down as well.
So it'll be 1st and goal on the 7. This is where the Redhawks were when they threw that interception.
Turnabout's fair play, I say.
Knight gets inside the 5. Fast-moving first quarter. We're not used to this.
Yeah, for sure.
We have 182 people watching. Thank you, wherever you're from. Let us know where you're from. We like to know. Here, up north in Wapsie Valley Land, or anywhere else around the country. Another penalty and another offsides. You know, the last home game against St. Ansgar, the Redhawks had that trouble too. Wasn't it the last home game where they had a lot of offsides?
Yeah, that was the last home game here with St. Ansgar.
So it'll be 2nd and goal on the 1.
People are saying they can't hear me very well, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a conspiracy.
I don't know, maybe move it closer. I can hear you. And that is a touchdown for the Warriors. Knight goes in. And here's something you're not going to see very often in Class A football. I don't think they've attempted a 2-point conversion all year. They have not. So you're going to see a PAT attempt, and it looks like it will be Knight who just scored the touchdown with quarterback O'Donnell holding. Pretty good looking kick right there. It is through, and it is 7-0 with 2:22 to go here in the first quarter. Let's try to do some ads. What do you say?
I like it.
All right, appraisal and real estate here at 2nd Street in Traer. You can contact Jamie Howard or Madison Howard for any of your appraisal and real estate needs. You got the number there on the screen. Where else? Marv Bolt Auctions. He's located here on 3rd Street in Traer. He's been in business for 31 years, and he can help you out with any of your auction needs. And there's always an auction upcoming, so go ahead and check him out online, marvboltauctions.com, for more information. And Chelsea Savings Bank and Victor Savings Bank, they have all the locations. You can see in Belle Plaine, Chelsea, Victor, Traer, and Van Horn, so please visit them, give them a call for any of your banking needs. Entertainment Dollars for Scholars. That started here a couple years ago at the school, And I believe that they have had 16 $1,000 scholarships, or they did last year, to graduating seniors. So hopefully they can do that much again this year. Farmers Savings Bank right here on 2nd Street in Traer. They've been a good sponsor here for North Team Athletics for many years. You can stop down and see them or contact them at 319-478-2148. And one more. State Farm Insurance, that's Joe Morris here on 2nd Street in Traer. You can contact him for any of your auto, home, business, and life insurance.
2nd Street and 319-478-8310. We did have an injured player.
Oh, we did. I'm sorry. I did not. I've been looking back here. I apologize. I did not see that.
It appears to be 59 Jackson Kuhlman.
Did not want to talk over that. I'm sitting looking at this, so I apologize. But it looks like he's walking off.
With some assistance. He was favoring that left leg. We got him up and got him getting to the sidelines.
All right, and we will do more sponsors as we go out through the game. We couldn't do any of this without all of the great sponsors we have here in Traer and the surrounding areas. We do appreciate everything that they do. Redhawks find themselves trailing. This is 2 weeks ago, was the first time they trailed all year against St. Ansgar for just a little bit. It's a great kick there by Knight.
Up to Adam Diner.
He slips. He doesn't hand it off this time. We saw that work the first time the Redhawks did it earlier in the year, where McKinley ran 95 yards for a touchdown, which I checked yesterday, still the longest kick return in Class A.
Is it? I would guess that they've watched those tapes a couple of times.
Now it's been out there enough, and you can see any game with between Huddle and basically everything on YouTube or any kind of streaming. Here go the Redhawks. They had a really good drive inside the 10, but ended in an interception, and the Warriors methodically went down the field. The 8 of some penalties. There's Siemens, breaks a tackle.
Gets out past the 30, about the 33, 34 looks like. That would be a Redhawk first down.
It looks like that position is the one that McKinley usually plays with those shorter passes, and Siemens is quick. He's got some speed, so if they can get it to him in the open field like McKinley, he can be off.
Yeah, for sure. Pretty close to the same target as McKinley, too. 5'6", 150 versus 5'8", and 150. So
Eric Kanak with a good catch. Good downfield block by 42 Michael Bell. Gets him for about 9. There, I think that first one that he missed, it might have been the jitters. Now that he's got that out of the way, he's got that first catch, you'll see him take off now.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Being positive here. Only a freshman. It's got to be, that's a tough spot to be thrown in there, the number 4 ranked team in the state. Fake it, Knack. And there's Capriva, gets away from a couple.
It's down to about the 46 for a Red Hawk first down.
That's also what sets him apart, I think, from other quarterbacks, and especially from last year to this year, is just his elusiveness. Like, he could have easily been taken down there for a sack, and he only gained about 5, but it didn't matter. It's a first down.
Well, and maybe his unwillingness to go down, right? Some quarterbacks will go down to kind of save their body a little bit, but Gabe, he plays both sides of the ball. He's not afraid to hit and be hit.
Or he might try to force a pass, too, which he did not. There's Siemens. We'll see him in the open field. Good stiff arm. Close to a first down.
Yep, they did give the first down.
And this is going to be something I don't think we've seen all year, a quarter in under 30 minutes. And that's with senior night, too. Redhawks haven't been in a huge hurry. probably the last play of the first quarter.
Same play the other way.
Siemens again, but a great tackle right there. He's wrapped up.
Lost there.
Yeah, 14. Gavin Leitzekow does a great job of wrapping him up.
That brings up the end of the first quarter. Red Hawks 0, Wapsie Valley 7.
All right, let's do some more ads. All right, Fox Ridge Winery up here north of Traer. Been out there a couple times. Beautiful up there, and you can go out there. They've always got stuff going on, not just in the summer either. You got weddings, graduation receptions, and more. Please go to their Facebook page and go to foxridgewine.com for more information. KT Kennedy Consulting, that is Keith, our voice of the Redhawks over here on the PA, and his wife, Trish. They can help you out with any of your computer needs, business, residential, also with video production, advertising, and more. Give them a call there and their number on the screen. LL Owens and Associates, located there in 2nd Street. That's Jim, Jay, Jennifer, and Mary. They can be your one-stop shop for any insurance needs. Car, home, business, life insurance. Contact them 319-478-2710. One more. Newer this year, that is North Tama Vet Clinic. That's Dr. Knack and her staff. They can help you out with any of your animal needs, no matter the size of the animal. I was told that, no matter the size of the animal. You can go down to 2nd Street here in Traer, give them a call. And that's probably it for now.
And we're back for the start of the second quarter.
There we go.
Trying to get my microphone level adjusted here, so let me know what you think. Some are saying they can't hear me quite as well as they can you. I still say it's a conspiracy.
It's not me. I don't know anything about that thing. That's all Keith. Oh, and the Redhawks fumble.
Gabe quickly covers it up, but it is a big loss for the Redhawks.
You don't see that very often. Hushik has been, like we've said before, we've had a Hushik there for multiple years now with his brother, who is here tonight. I saw him.
He is here. I said now we can't call you out for watching.
No. Plays over at Morningside in Sioux City, but then his younger brother Ryan, who's a sophomore, does a great job at center. I will say it is wet out there. I was on the field before the game. It's holding up pretty well, but we got a decent amount of rain yesterday and last night. You saw Greiner on the kickoff return, who did slip a little bit.
Connect with a little pass to Capriva. He gets balled up.
Tried a little trickeration there as Kanek, who is the backup quarterback, throws it to Capriva, which I believe is his first reception of the year. And it'll be 4th and long, and I think you're going to see the 5th punt of the season. That's Michael Bell, the senior back there.
Yeah, that brings up 4th and a long ways, as Roger would say.
Bell averages 24 yards a punt.
Pretty decent punt. We can get a bounce on it here. Let Strider get down to it just like that.
Yep, not much there. So the Warrior defense holds. And we are going to see 1st and 10 for the Warriors on about their own 20. We're at 205 people watching. Thank you. I think that's the most we've had all year.
I was going to say, should be a record.
We'll probably have a lot of people, maybe that didn't make the trip from Fairbank or Reedland.
Bell with a lot of pressure on the quarterback that time.
That'll be Robinson off tackle. Not a lot there.
Just about back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
Siemens was in there.
Brings up third down and still say 10.
Griner was in there. Looks like Griner's kind of favoring his right arm. So Tyler Popelka comes in the game for him, number 50. 3rd and long for the Redhawks. They're going deep. Ooh, and he had a man. Robinson, if he would have caught that, he was gone.
Just a lot to ask out of a linebacker. Roush was covered.
Yeah, you don't. You're right. Yeah, Robinson had a step.
As he should have. It's not somewhere that Roush usually needs to be. So we're bringing up a punt. The Redhawks do not have anyone back to receive it.
It's going to get a...
It's going to stop at about the 44, I would say.
So pretty good field position here for the Redhawks. So this is probably the most that the Redhawks have struggled on offense yet this year. They had that first drive, and then last drive, not what we're used to seeing.
Yeah, it is unheard of this season for the Redhawks to be at 0 at this point of the game.
And like I said, this is probably the best defense they've seen to this date, and that they'll see all year except for Grundy Center, who next week they give up 3 points a game, which is impressive. But hey, the Warriors only give up 14 a game. So maybe it'll just take the Redhawks a little time to kind of get used to, when you're not having McKinley and Zook in there. I mean, I know you've had all week to prepare, but this is a game. I mean, you're not playing against yourselves. I mean, you're playing against another team who has no idea what you're going to do.
We don't have anybody 6'6" that can stand up in Gabe's face.
No. Oh, and that is tipped. What a catch. Oh my goodness, 32, Hunter Kane. And I can't see, I think that was Harder who tipped it, 24, that 6'6" frame of his. So not only is does he have an interception, but he just forced one too. And you've got Capriva, who's probably 5'10", 5'11".
5'10".
So that Warrior defense is really stepping up.
Need to start going to the other side. We got 65 is the other outside guy. He's only 5'10".
I think that's a good idea. Gabe's a smart kid. I think he's going to figure that one out.
Yeah, he's seen that number 24 twice now in his line of sight. That's enough of that, he says.
I didn't mention this at the beginning of the game, but the Warriors are second in Class A in interceptions, 12. So this is something they do. That's 2 a game, and they've already got 2 tonight.
Well, you didn't want to jinx this. But
I didn't. There, Robinson slips a little bit.
Slips there.
They're going to count him down. Siemens and Kachera in there. Siemens is hurt, grabbing his right leg.
Griner's stretching it like it's a cramp. We'll hope that's what it is.
Let's hope, yeah. It's warm. I mean, for October, it's 70. It's a little humid. Yeah, looks like it's a cramp. All right, we can do a couple ads here.
I was just going to suggest that.
As he works out the cramp. Simply Blooming. Here on 2nd Street in Traer, Lee Sander team, they can help you out with any of your flower and gift needs for any occasion. Please check them out. Go down there or give them a call at 319-478-8585. Tee it up in Traer. I know there's always a great crowd there at the Traer Golf Course. Still beautiful weather. Get out and golf. You got the prices there. 319-478-2700, or just go there north of town and check them out.
And we're back.
3rd down and 4. Lee Robinson was there, but there was pressure by Hume.
So 4th down. Defense is doing a good job tonight.
I don't know if the Redhawks are going to put anyone back. They usually don't.
They have not been. But maybe they're going to hope it goes in the end zone.
So Harder is back to kick.
A little bit of a low snap.
And a low kick, but he's going to get a really good roll. Maybe we're seeing players slip a little bit more. It's another long field for the Redhawks.
Andrew Westfall downfield to down the ball. Looks like they're spotting it on the 6-yard line.
All right, let's see what the Redhawks do. I will say that they moved Harder over to the right side of the line now.
Well, I know which way I'd go.
You can pick them out.
Yeah.
So let's not throw over by 24.
He was looking to pass.
He rolls out a really good catch there by Bell.
Bell with the first down. Plus a little. See Siemens running down there on the sidelines. That's a good sight. Hopefully he's got that worked out.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it was just a cramp.
We say just a cramp. Man,
Yeah, I know, just... There's your player of the game so far. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and that could be... Are they going to call that grounding? He must have got it past the line. I think they're talking about it. Nope, they're going to say he was down. Man, I tell you what, Harder he's got an interception, a forced interception, and then that huge tackle for loss. That's Colt Connect on the sideline. All right, 3rd down and 4, so they picked up quite a bunch there after the sack. That's a design run. Kapriva, he's got it. I tell you what, if Kane held on, if he got by him, he was going to get a big gain. Now the Red Hawk offense has some momentum.
We need one big play to kickstart everybody here. Still 7-0, Wapsie Valley. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
There's a quick pass, and that is Adam Greiner with the big gain.
Red Hawk first down across the middle.
River rolls out to the left. Ooh, he had to throw it up over the linebacker.
That was a big target too. He's tall and he can jump.
Capriva with the keeper. Not much there.
Got up to about the 45 before he was met and driven backwards.
So 3rd and long here for the Redhawks. Just across midfield as we wind down to close to 5 minutes to go until halftime. It is 7-0 as the Warrior defense has held the 3rd best offense in Class A to 0 so far. Siemens goes in motion. They fake it to him. Tipped again by Harder. I tell you what. 6'6", you cannot get around him right now. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he puts his arms up. That puts him, what, 10 feet in the air?
He has been impressive here in the first half. As has this Warrior team, really. I think Redhawks are going to call timeout.
He's definitely made some big plays for them there.
All right, we got a timeout. Let's do some more ads. The Junkyard, a new sponsor here. That is right down here on 2nd Street in Traer. You can check them out for any of your sports watching needs. I know that last week they had the Iowa game and the North Tama game. You can also, they'll be having a Beast and Bird food truck this Saturday for the huge Iowa game tomorrow. You can check them out, go on their social media page for more information. That is Pillar Insurance here. They represent a bunch of companies. Find your right company for the right place. They can cover your home, auto, farm, business, and anything else. Ed Hoig and Chad Miller are licensed in the state of Iowa, while Carmen Earhart is licensed in Iowa, Wisconsin, and Illinois. Went Tire, a staple here in Traer, here on the south side of town. You can contact them at 319-478-8022 for any of your oil changes, brakes, shocks, alignment, and pretty much anything for your vehicle. All right, back to the game. All right, the Redhawks, they changed their mind. They're going to go for it. Oh, and they've got a offsides neutral zone infraction, I believe.
Well, we better wait for the call.
True. Okay, 4th and 3, so that makes it a little easier. Yeah, this is a huge game tonight, but you know, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, I think there's a big game going on about 2 hours away from here. Not an Iowa State alum here, but hey, good to see the Hawkeyes doing so well in a huge game tomorrow against Penn State. Capriva fakes it. Let's see if he can get through. I don't think he's going to make it. Nope.
Waited a little too long to let that one develop.
Yep. Well, it's safe to say all the momentum right now is with the Warriors this first half. They've really done a great job neutralizing the passing attack and then done their job on offense.
I would say it has been a defensive game because the Red Hawk defense has also done a very nice job of keeping them contained. Although it is 7-0, still doing a good job.
There's Robinson, nowhere to go. That was Siemens and Roush in there.
Looks like they give him a yard on the play.
Siemens, 24, he's done a really good job today stepping up in the place of Zook and McKinley. He's had some good catches and good runs. He's been in there on defense a lot. He's a junior. There's Knight. Not much there. Greiner and Roush there. Roush is the second leading tackler behind Zook. He's 47.5 tackles on the season. All right, 3rd down and 5. O'Donnell back to pass. He's going to run, though, and he's got room. First down.
Had a lot of open room out in front of him, that's for sure.
Yeah, we realize we're having some issues with Mike's microphone. It's not a conspiracy, Mike, I guarantee it.
I don't know about that.
We know we're having issues. Mr. Levi LaRue's on it. He's the tech guru. We can't do any of that stuff.
Oh, I could push the button, but I don't know what would happen.
We don't know which button, and you're right.
It almost looks like maybe I'm tied in with the crowd microphone here, so.
Yeah, I can definitely hear a lot of the crowd noise. Which it is a good crowd. It's a perfect night to watch football in early October.
Senior night here for North Tama.
Last regular season home game. There's Knight.
Kanak with initial contact, and then getting some help there to bring him to the ground.
I think Hushik was the one that was there second. 3rd and 6. Probably 4-down territory here for the Warriors. They will get the ball after halftime first. There's Robinson. Nowhere to go. Knack with the tackle again. And Hushik. Red Hawks are good idea right there by Coach Worth thinking, hey, we can stop them here, which
4th down and 5 to go,
you would
be a big play.
Yeah, on Red Hawk 43, when everything's open here, you could, and it's 4th and, I mean, you could run, you could pass, you could try to pooch it. We could do a couple ads. Let's do it. See if we can get through them all before halftime. Okay, Wannell's True Value and U.S. Cellular. You can go down 2nd Street in Traer. You can get a cell phone and a screwdriver. You can get pretty much anything down there. 319-478-2602 is the phone number. Williams Welding and Fabrication here in Traer. That's Pat Williams. He can help you out with any of your fabrication, welding, and repair needs. Do it for your house, your business, your farm, anything you need help. Give him a call, 319-239-2041. And back to the game. And they will punt. With the way their defense has been playing, why not?
Again, Red Hawks don't have anyone back to receive.
Kuchera tried to block it. Another good bounce.
It's a little bit of a lateral bounce, though. I'll take that.
All right, another long field here for the Red Hawks. 149, which with they do have one timeout, though. So we'll see. They got 90 yards to go here in the minute and 49 seconds.
Well, we've done it in 7 seconds, so
This is true.
now would be a good time for that. Actually, it'd be a good time for it to be about minute 47.
Middle screen to Knack. He's got some green to go.
Will be a Red Hawk first down. Going with the hurry-up offense.
A run up the middle, that just hasn't been there at all tonight. You've seen Capriva break some of those off, but not tonight.
One-on-one, he can do all right, but when he's running into 2 or 3 guys, it makes it tough.
Another low snap.
Pass out to Griner was caught.
Got nowhere to go, though.
He's going to be pretty close, though.
Yeah, it's going to be timeout. Red Hawks will take their last timeout as it's going to be 3rd and probably 1. Minute 6 to go. Let's try to do the rest of the ads here. Yep, we did Williams Welding and Fabrication. Oh, that was the last one. Okay, I apologize. Well, and those will always be flashing through on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, as you can see right now. Dollar Scholars is down there. We do thank all of our sponsors. We couldn't do any of this without them. We're always open for more sponsors, too. So if your business would like to sponsor, you can contact Levi LaRue or Keith Kennedy, and they can give you the information. Got 230 people watching as we keep climbing. This is a really good game. We knew it was going to be a tough one.
Word must be out that they can't hear me, so everyone's going to decide to listen tonight.
Or word got out that we're not doing horrible, so. We do like to know where people are watching. I saw Colorado, Texas, of course, up north. People watching Wapsie Valley to make the trip down. It's 3rd and 1 for the Red Hawks on their own 35. Red Hawks under center. You don't see that often. They easily get the first down.
Move the chains, move the clock a little bit.
Yeah, quick snap right there as we are close to a minute to go here in the first half, sorry.
Capriva back to pass. Looking downfield, he's got a couple guys down there.
Oh, great pass and great catch.
Way to come back for that one, Michael Bell. We have the Michael Bell fan club on tonight.
I saw a couple. Castle Rock, Colorado, we always see, but
always good to have them.
Another low snap. Capriva gets away from one, but not the other. That is 61, Tucker Latterberg with the sack. Redhawks need to go here. 2nd and 16. We're down to 30 seconds.
Loss of about 6 on the play.
They're not in too much of a hurry.
Oh,
Another
ball's
bad
down.
snap. Had a lot of low snaps. And now, I think they're just going to let it run out. Wow, what an impressive showing by really both defenses have done a great job, but especially Wapsie Valley. They have shut down this
Yeah, it has been a
Red Hawk attack.
really good defensive game.
As we reach halftime, and it's the Warriors lead the number 4 ranked Red Hawks 7-0. You'll see, we'll be back in about 15 minutes, but I think we've got the band and then dance team, and it looks like some young Red Hawk football players that'll be out there. So stay with us.
The North Hill Marching Band will be performing their Loving Oldies 2021 Marching Band Show. For your entertainment, they will be playing their favorite pieces, Giving Some Lovin', and Land of a Thousand Dances. The North Hill Band is under the direction of Shannon Halstead. The North Hill Band is 50 kids strong this year and will be traveling to New York to perform on the USS Intrepid in April of 2022 as part of their band trip. As always, thank you to our music booster parents in the concessions, and thank you for your continued support of our program. pleasure to introduce the North Team of cheerleaders under the direction of Sarah Bradley and Lexi Bradley. Our football cheerleaders have been doing an awesome job this year, leading cheers, setting goals as a team, and working to lead school spirit. As a squad, they are looking forward to next year when they once again will be competing in the Iowa cheer competitions, which include a mix of cheer and dance skills. Tonight, they are performing a dance that they learned at cheer camp in Ames from an Iowa State cheerleader, Riley McLaughlin. Ladies and gentlemen, the North Team Cheer Squad.
All right, I think we are back now. We had a lot of technical difficulties, and I know that you couldn't hear anything. Our PA announcing went out, so Keith lost his PA job. But hey, we got we brought in a pinch hitter.
Okay.
We got the band back together here.
That's a little hot. See how high that's going up? We want it to go just into the yellow. Not. Yeah, there you go. Bring that down. Yep.
And yes, Mike is still with us, but Keith.
Mike gave me the mic.
Yeah, Mike did give. He was having trouble. I don't know why what was going on with his.
So
sound.
we did a little tweaking here. If we could get some people out there in streaming land to chat at us and tell me if you can hear me. This is Keith Kennedy. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm here with Tyson Roberts. Oh, there's a message gone.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we'll see.
Let us know if you can hear us. But if you just joined us, we had quite the first half. It is 7-0 Warriors over the Redhawks. And, wow, I mean, defense. We knew it was going to be a good defensive battle. Both teams only give up about 13, 14 points a game. But the Redhawks, the big, I guess, difference in the game has been that there's two big turnovers. Redhawks have thrown a couple interceptions. And it's 7-0 Warriors, so the undefeated fourth-ranked Redhawks find themselves down, and they haven't scored in a half for the first time all year.
Yeah, I think, isn't this the first time they've been behind at the beginning of the game?
No, 2 weeks ago, St. Ansgar, it was 7-6.
Okay, yeah.
But the Warrior defense has been amazing, and I tell you what, the player of the game so far is definitely number 24, Mason Harder. He's 6'6", he's a defensive end. He had an interception, he tipped one, he's tipped a couple balls, he has a big tackle for loss. He's had some good punts that have pinned the Redhawks deep, so we'll see what happens. I mean, the Redhawks come in, they average 38 points a game, which is third in Class A. They have the number one passer in the whole state of Iowa, regardless of class, and that's Gabe Caprivo, averages over 300 yards in the air a game. And I tell you what, this Warrior defense has done an amazing job on him.
Number 2 in the state is coming up on him pretty quick. He's about 200 yards behind Gabe before this game started.
Yeah, I did see that.
Looked it up earlier.
Yep.
But we have Capriva kicking off here.
I mean, this is where the Redhawks haven't seen themselves all year. And that is going to die.
Wow.
What a kick.
That was a good one.
And looks like Sauerbrei is just going to fall on it. So, yeah, that'll be the Warriors are going to start deep in their own territory.
I'm sure you guys talked about our 2 players that are not playing tonight.
We did. So if you just joined us, Aiden Zook, who is third in Class A in tackles, and then also the starting running back, and then Devin McKinley, who's first in the whole state in receptions, second in all classes, first in Class A in receptions. Both of them had 2 personal foul penalties last week against BCLUW, so they are out this game.
That's Robinson on the carry.
You know, the Red Hawk defense has done a pretty good job, too. They had the one drive when Wapsie Valley went down, but other than that, there hasn't been a lot going on. Robinson's gotten the ball a lot. He's second in the district in rushing.
It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Warriors.
Okay, sounds like we're doing okay here.
Yeah. 2nd and 8, the Warriors on the 8-yard line.
So Mike is still here, but he very graciously handed off the handed off the mic over here to. That's a great tackle by Schreier.
Reception by Westfall.
But yeah, Keith is back here. You can't do the PA since we lost power.
The amp works and the speakers don't.
And we lose power, but whatever, it doesn't work.
Schreier's out there playing defense.
Here's Mike over here standing. He'll get the crowd going. It's not like he didn't go anywhere. He doesn't even have a kid playing, and he's always out there screaming. And
he's been doing a great job this year.
He has. He knows what he's talking about. There's a good run by Knight right up the middle.
Yep. That's going to be a Warrior first down.
I mean, the Warriors, they run the ball. They average 162 yards on the ground, so they come in running. They haven't thrown the ball a lot. But they've done a good job of controlling the pace of this game, kind of slowed it down, and Redhawks haven't had a lot of big offensive plays. And I say that, and O'Donnell looks like he's going to go deep. Oh. Knack gets a hand on it.
Yeah, Colt Knack, the freshman out there, is doing a pretty good job.
He starts on he's a linebacker on defense, so I mean he starts on defense as a freshman, but he's had to play a lot on offense without Zook and McKinley, and also Logan Siemens, 24, is in there. He's done a great job catching some balls, and he's been everywhere on defense. So these two guys have really stepped in and done a good job.
Yeah, Siemens very active and got hit there pretty hard.
Good job. Roush just wraps him up and was going to go for a takedown there, the wrestler, but
another carry by Knight.
They stopped him.
That actually backed him up, I think, here. We'll see.
It did. It's going to be
where they spot that.
Nope, it's 3rd and 8.
Is it 3rd and 8? Okay.
So 3rd down and 8 for the Warriors on the on their own 27. Redhawks need this would be a big stop here early in the second half.
Redhawks really need an interception or something, big play here.
Sounds like a call to me. We'll see what happens.
Oh, look at that.
You did not just
do that. Oh!
They're going to say it's incomplete. You almost had that. I couldn't see. I think that was Roush who was in there. There was a lot of Redhawks in there, but
that was a dangerous throw by O'Donnell.
Yeah, it was about 4 Redhawks to 1 Warrior, and now it's going to be 4th and 8, and Harder's going to be back to punt, and the Redhawks, like they have all game and mostly all season, don't have anyone back.
Yeah, which is a very interesting choice.
They do a lot of interesting things, but it works for them. I mean,
special teams has been a little different.
Another low punt. Let's see if he gets a roll, and he will.
Yep.
It's going to be a really nice roll.
Get down to about the 25-yard line.
Maybe they start putting someone back.
So Redhawks will take over on downs on their own 25. Got 9:25 on the clock in the 3rd quarter. Redhawks only down by 7. Lots of time to get something going here.
They haven't had a lot of big plays. I think the longest play might be 15, 20 yards, and Redhawks haven't really tried a lot of deep throws either.
No, they haven't.
But if you're going to see a deep throw, you're going to look for 42 Bell or probably number 6, Greiner. Greiner averages about 21 yards every time he touches it.
He got up a little slow from one of those plays earlier.
He did. It looked like a shoulder or an arm, but it was his right arm, and he's out there. It's his last regular season home game. He's a senior. I say regular season because the Redhawks will be in the playoffs, top 4 of each district.
Yep.
Even if for some reason they lose their next 2 games, doesn't matter. And the Warriors probably will be too, as they sit 3rd in the district right now with just 1 district loss. And they already have Grundy Center out of the way.
Capriva with that quarterback keeper on the last play brings up 2nd and 8 on the 27 for the Redhawks. Oh.
That is the first handoff of the game, I believe.
A very slow handoff to Colt Knack as he tries to run up the middle.
I think that's the first actual handoff run that we've seen for the Redhawks all night.
It almost looked like he was handing it to him and giving him instructions. Okay, you take the ball and run right there.
And it might have been one of the run pass, we call it an RPO, the run pass option, where he sticks it in the gut, and then it's up to the quarterback. Does he pull it out and then run or pass with it, or give it to the running back?
3rd and 8 on the 27 for the Redhawks.
They bunch 3 to the right, and it's going to be a design run. Capriva's got blockers, and he's got the first down.
Yep, rolled off to the right, went wide, and I think that's going to be key for the Redhawks. Seem to have gotten Gabe's number going down the middle.
Yeah, Mike and I talked about that, and Capriva has done a pretty good job this year in those design runs right up the middle. He's had a lot of space, but this is the best defense they've seen all year, and you can see why, because there hasn't been anything up the middle. The Redhawks they've got speed outside.
1st and 10 on the 36 for the Redhawks. Capriva back alone. He's going up, trying to go in center again. Like I said, they got his number.
It's not been there at all tonight.
Nope. I don't know if it's our guys blocking or what, but they're ready for that center.
And those are designed runs too. That's not just him taking off, which usually he gets a lot of his rushing yards by taking off.
Yeah.
Not on a designed run, on a scramble.
And as we saw earlier, you also got to watch out for that pass there. Number, 824?
Yeah, Harder, the 6'6".
6'6". Oh, my gosh.
He's all of 6'6". He's done an amazing job so far. Option to Knack. Nowhere to go. Driven down by Westfall.
Yep.
Man, this Warrior defense playing with a lot of confidence.
Did get a couple yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Looks to be about the 37-yard line.
We're up to 242 people watching. Thank you.
Wow.
242, that's the most we've had
Awesome.
all year. I don't know if we've been over 200 all year. I think Mike pointed that out, and he's right.
That's awesome. And I have been looking at the stats. We're getting a lot of people watching after the fact. I mean, we have a few games that are up in the thousands.
Wow.
So.
I mean, yeah, you can always go back and watch it. You can mute it if you want to. Don't have to listen to us.
Oh, there's a tip.
Tipped again. This time it was Knight, number 22, with the tip.
Capriva just not getting the clear shots that he's gotten in the past.
Now, when he is a shorter quarterback, he's 5'10", 5'11".
He is.
But I mean, he still leads the state in passing. It hasn't really done much, but like I said, he hasn't seen a defense like this. And the Redhawks, coming into the game, had only punted 4 times all year. This will be punt number 2 tonight.
Yep. 4th and 9 on the 37. Capriva comes out. Michael Bell back to punt for the Redhawks.
He had a good punt, the first punt.
He did. Good snap. Good kick.
That's a good high kick. Good roll. Ooh, that was
I don't know if I would have grabbed that one.
Dawson Schmidt picks that up, and
Schmidt had a lot of red circling around him at that point. I think I would have just let it go.
yeah, that's tough when it's bouncing and stuff, but it worked out for him. Didn't fumble.
So the Warriors taking over on downs. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line.
Said earlier in the broadcast, Capriva broke his own record from earlier this year of passing last week. School record, 381 yards last week in BCLEW.
There's a pitch out to Robinson.
Oh, good cutback by Robinson. Number 1, Capriva takes down number 1, Robinson.
It's forward progress of about the 36-yard line, maybe 37, somewhere in there.
He had 381 yards last week. This week, not so much, but you got night and day for the defenses that he was facing.
Yep.
I will tell you one thing the Redhawks have cleaned up tonight is penalties. They did have 3 on that first drive, but since then, none. That has been their biggest adversary this year has been themselves with big penalties. Tonight, they've cleaned it up.
Got to run just to the left of middle. Number 22, it's Knight. Host of Redhawks on the tackle. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 on about the 39-yard line.
Redhawks have forced a lot of third downs, but the Warriors have done a pretty good job on third down.
Warriors got some wide receivers.
O'Donnell.
Tipped. Intended for number 11, Westfall.
Well, this is what you want to do for your Redhawk defense is you want to get the Warriors into 3rd and long because they haven't shown the ability to complete a bunch of passes. So
Right. 3rd and 8 on the 39-yard line. Donald back to pass. Into traffic. That looked like incomplete.
yeah, good hit right there by 43 Shire and 53 Roush.
Yeah, nice coverage.
Yeah, O'Donnell fitted in there to not a large opening, but good hit by those 2 guys. And another punt coming by Harder, and they are going to put Siemens back.
4th and 8 on the 39. I would like to see a run back.
You would. This is where you'd
I
see.
would.
This is where you'd see McKinley, who's the big play guy for the Redhawks.
He's fast.
Not out. Siemens is not
Siemens is
a
pretty
slouch
good.
either.
No.
He's pretty quick. So
Yep. I would like to see a return.
I don't think he's.
Nope.
Yep. He doesn't see. That's what you do. Is you get away from those.
Yeah.
They didn't get the bounce that time, so
No.
the Redhawks will have decent field position
No,
on the
it's-
36.
Stop dead. Could be 1st and 10 for the Redhawks.
And if you didn't hear us in the first half, let us know you're watching. We love to hear where you're from, even if you're from here in Iowa. But, it's always fun to see places around the country and also who you're rooting for.
Yep. Even if you're for the Warriors, we'd like to hear from you. Tell us where you're watching from.
We love to bring this game to everyone who can't make it out to the game, especially for the opposing teams, if it's a longer drive. I can't make it down. Or if you live like in Arizona or something.
1st and 10 on the 36 for the Red Hawks. Capriva, back to pass, maybe. There he goes.
Rolls right, has a man. That's Bell right at the first down marker.
Yep, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Looks like that's what the Red Hawks are going to have to do, that short stuff, because nothing's been there long.
Let's see. Yep, there go the sticks, and it's 1st and 10 Red Hawks.
And there's Mike Morrison. We didn't hear the whole first down thing all game, but he's the man that says that's another Red Hawk first down. So there's our man.
I try to do it on the PA, but you have to be kind of neutral.
Yeah, you do.
When you're on the PA. Now, here on YouTube's, you don't have to be so neutral.
Yeah, and then when you're out there like Mike is right now, you don't have to be neutral at all.
Mike can do whatever he wants out there. Oh, there's a little pitch. No, went up the middle, and they got him again going up the middle.
Man, the Warriors are ready for that. There was a lot of stuff going on there, and Connect doesn't get anything.
No, that middle stuff's just not going to work. I think they need to throw it in every once in a while just to keep them honest, but they're going to have to work the outsides. Could be 2nd and 10 on the 47-yard line. This is a little weird doing football. I've been doing volleyball all season, but getting back to it. Capriva back to pass, scrambling. Got a good block there.
No one's open, and when I say that, there's one open.
And that looks like
Greiner.
Nice. He's down about the 35-yard line. That's going to be a Red Hawk first down.
Yeah, the Warriors did a really good job for most of that play. Then no one was open, but then the legs of Capriva. It's hard to cover someone for 10 seconds. And he and Greiner have been playing together a long time, and Greiner knows where Capriva's going to go with it.
Capriva got a little lucky back there. I think the defender kind of stumbled and then allowed Capriva to get out of the pocket. 1st and 10 on the 35 for the Red Hawks. Siemens in motion.
Oh my goodness. There's Harder again. Are you kidding me?
Tipped up and caught his own tip.
He's a one-man wrecking crew right now on defense. Really not. The whole defense has played well for the Warriors, but man, he just can't get around him right now.
No, you can't pass anywhere near that guy.
He has 2 interceptions, a forced interception, a big tackle for loss, some really good punts. Man, Capriva's like, I never had to do this with a 6'6" guy bearing down on me, and I can't get around him.
It's going to be 1st and 10 on about the 43-yard line.
Knight up the middle, breaks some tackles.
And keeps scrambling for more. Makes it to about the Red Hawk 47-yard line. Could be another Warrior first down.
Like I said earlier, this Warrior team, they're a good team. They're 4-2, and their 2 losses are to the 1A number 7 Denver and number 6 Class A Grundy Center. That's it. And then they've kind of blown out everyone else. And
those are 2 big powerhouses.
Oh, yeah. Red Hawks will see Grundy Center next week, but
at Grundy, there's number 1 Robinson carrying the ball.
And we were kind of hoping for a district championship there, but if Wapsie Valley wins this game, then
it's kind of
interesting.
A 3-way tie there, isn't it? Really? Because Grundy's lost 1. It was non-conference.
It was not, so that doesn't
really count.
Yeah.
We'll have a loss.
And they did beat Wapsie Valley. But
Wapsie's got 2 losses, correct? Yeah.
They do. One's a non-district loss. But
there's Robinson on the carry, and Siemens back there to take him down. Siemens comes out of nowhere to bring him down in the backfield. That's going to be 2nd and 10 on the 45. Somebody must have missed a tackle there, or how fast he was traveling.
Yeah, Siemens, his number was called, and he's like, hey, I might need more playing time here. Look
That's
at
right.
He's been playing amazing, especially on defenses. He's taken over that position that Zook gets so many tackles.
There's Robinson. He kind of goes up left of center. It's a tackle by Schreier and a couple other Redhawks in there. Greiner. And number 50 on the North Tama.
That's Tyler Popelka.
Yeah.
Doesn't get in there a lot on defense, but he's been in there a little bit more tonight. He starts on offense on the line. We're going to have a 3rd down and short. 4-down territory here for the Warriors.
Got one wide here to the right. And we have flags.
I think the Redhawks jumped off sides. We saw that a lot 2 games ago.
Yep. That's going to be offsides on the Redhawks.
I think that's the 4th or 5th penalty by the Redhawks. I don't think the Warriors have one. If they do, it's only one.
That's going to give the Warriors a 1st down. Still 7-0. Warriors with the lead. It's the Warriors of Wapsie Valley. The 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line.
Knight gets through to get a couple yards.
Yep. A lot of Redhawks down there. 24, Siemens in there. Popelka was in there. It'll be 2nd and 8 on about the 32-yard line. Oh, fake handoff, keeps it. O'Donnell kind of going around the right side here.
We haven't seen that a lot tonight.
No, gets to about the 25-yard line. A bunch of Redhawks, including Greiner, and looked like Austin Unker was in there also.
All right, another 3rd down and short, and the Warriors have done a pretty good job tonight on 3rd down. They've been forced into a lot of 3rd downs. It's just the way they run with their offense with a lot of running plays, and they've done a pretty good job. So we'll see if the Redhawk defense steps up. And like you called earlier, and you almost called it, a turnover would be perfect right here for the Redhawks.
It would be. 3rd and 2 on the 25. Redhawks need to stop them. Handoff to Knight right up the middle. I don't know that they got it.
It's going to be really close.
It is.
Looks like they're going to mark him a little short.
Who's that? 63, maybe.
I think Hushik was in there first.
Yeah.
And they are going to give him the 1st down. We don't have a good angle right here.
We don't. First and 10 on about the 21-yard line. 22 maybe. 12 seconds to go in this quarter.
I don't think they're in any hurry to snap it. I don't know why they would be.
Nope. They've already they kind of reset the play clock there, and it's going to be the end of the quarter. 7-0, Wapsie Valley Warriors on top of the Redhawks.
So we got one heck of a game going on here in Traer. We also have some other sports. I haven't even talked about them, and I like to. The other 2 sports going on right now.
Yeah.
Volleyball and cross country. Volleyball had a pretty easy win last night against Tripola. The Redhawks are ranked 12th in Class A. They have a tournament tomorrow at BCLUW, and then next Saturday they have the conference tournament up in Tripola. And then they did come out with the brackets last night of where teams are going. The Redhawks are going to start in the postseason on Monday the 18th at home against Meskwaki. And then if they get past that, they'll play the winner of Belle Plaine and Linville-Sully, also at North Tama on the 20th. And if they get past that, they play on the 25th, also at North Tama. So I think they were the number 2 team in their region. I think Lisbon is the number 1 team. So that's, if they were the 2 top teams were to move on, that's who would play to go to state, I believe. Wapsie Valley's in Class 2A. They always have a really good volleyball team as well. I think they have a first-round bye. Then they play the winner of Columbus and Alburnett on the 20th. Then they'll play the winner of Grundy and Jessup on the 25th if they get past that. So you can always go on the Girls Union website to check that out as we get close to postseason. And then cross country, it's had quite a season, especially the girls teams. The boys don't have enough to score, but Grace Lidgett's still ranked. She's 22nd in the state. Jules Breckenridge is 30th in the state.
Yeah.
Both of those girls went to state last year. hoping to get back down and hoping to get down as a team this year. They don't have a meet until next Thursday, and that's the conference meet up at Wartburg.
Yep.
And they won it 2 years ago. Last year, I think they were, I can't remember, I think they were third maybe. But just looking at the teams, looks like it's going to probably be between them, Collins, Maxwell, and Baxter for the girls. And then I don't think they have out where they go for districts yet. So we're getting close to postseason.
All right, 12 minutes to go here. We got the 1 quarter. And the Warriors pitch to...
That Schmidt, we haven't seen that all game.
No. Loses some yardage on that.
Logan Roush, 53, takes him down. Up to 265 people watching. Thank you. And likes, please like. Like, subscribe. I remember when we were trying to go over 1,000 a couple years ago. And
I just checked the subscriptions, and they're up every week.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it, and you benefit because you know when we go live. There's a handoff to Robinson, and he's stopped on the 25, maybe the 24.
And as of now, I say as of now, this is the last home event for the fall. Unless, football playoffs come 2 weeks, could get a first round, maybe more. We'll see. And if we do have it, if we do host, we'll have that for you. But
right. And I do, when we get another break, I have the volleyball brackets and who's playing who coming up for postseason. We got a really good draw. We're hosting three days.
I did notice that. We got a good, I think we're second in our district, or in our region.
Pass is long. Oh, look at that.
Great catch.
Yep. Number 11.
Westfall. So the Warriors doing everything right now.
They are. And the change of not having 2 guys, I think, is getting to the Red Hawks here.
Westfall is the leading receiver. That's his 14th on the year for the Warriors. And now they are first and goal on the 1.
His 14th reception. Is that what you're talking? Okay. 1 yard line. Quarterback sneak.
They push O'Donnell. He is in the end zone. He should be.
Yeah. We have an indication by the official right there. That is a touchdown. And it's 13-0.
Knight is on to attempt the point after. He was good on his first.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Gets it down. Ooh. It's a line drive, but I still think it went in.
It did, and the extra point is good. That makes it 14-0. Wapsie Valley with the lead.
Well, 10 minutes ago, Red Hawks have not seen themselves in this all year. Down 14 here in the fourth quarter, but with the number 1 passing attack in the state, they can definitely get it done. They are missing 2 big contributors on offense, but others have really stepped up tonight. And, I mean, it's a kudos to the defense of Wapsie Valley, really.
Okay, so I have the sites and who's playing who for volleyball postseason coming up here. HLV. Do you know HLV? I don't know.
It's Victor.
Victor? That's one of them.
That's the V.
So they're one of the sites, and they play Hillcrest Academy. And then at Sigourney High School, we have Sigourney and Tri-County. Iowa Valley High School has Iowa Valley and BMG. And then North Tama is hosting and will play Meskwaki in their first game. Belle Plaine hosting will play Linville Sully. Montezuma will host and play Twin Cedars. And North Mahaska High School will play Melcher Dallas. And then from there, the second sites will be Lisbon, Sigourney, North Tama, Montezuma. And then it whittles down to Lisbon and North Tama. The championship for the conference is not determined yet. Siemens drops it there a little bit.
Ooh, big hit right there by
32.
that is 32, Hunter Kane.
Nice tackle by Kane.
All right, see what Gabe Capriva and the Red Hawk offense can do here. They've been kept in check most of the game, actually all of the game.
Yeah.
And Capriva's thrown 3 interceptions.
That has not helped whatsoever.
All of those Harder had something to do with all of them.
Yeah. Capriva back to pass. Screen up the middle.
Jump pass there to Kanak.
Gets up to about the 16, 17-yard line. It's about 4 or 5 yards. I'm going to say 4. He's 2nd and 7 on the 17. Capriva and Kanak. Somebody's in motion. That was Siemens, and Capriva keeps it, goes around the left side. Tries to, and gets maybe a yard.
There just hasn't been much there at all tonight.
No. No, Wapsie Valley, I think, has done their homework, and they know what the Red Hawks like to do. I don't think even having 2 different players is making all that difference to them.
No, I don't think it would change much. I mean, this team came to play.
Yep. Capriva pass.
Screen to Greiner.
Gets up to about the 28, 29-yard line.
I mean, if you take away the Denver and Grundy Center games, they gave up 0, 3, and 6. So,
Yep.
pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. They got a good defense. It's 1st and 10 Red Hawks. Going to be on about the 20-yard. No, they're not on the 20. They're on about the 28.
But we've seen the Red Hawks break a lot of those for 40 yards or a touchdown, and it just hasn't been. I mean, they've maybe got 10, 15.
Yeah. Capriva keeps it, goes right up the middle.
There's a good run.
Knight and number 8, Schmidt on the tackle.
Looks like that was an option, and he kind of faked the pitch and ran it.
Yep.
That was probably the longest run that he's had all night.
Capriva up to about the 40-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Red Hawks.
Ooh, somebody watching from Spook Cave Campground.
Just over 8 minutes to go here in the game. Red Hawks down 14-0. Really need to score on this drive.
Another fake pitch. And
Capriva takes it right up the middle.
well, they're seeing a little something up the middle with he's kind of faking it. And
Brought down by number 2. It's Sauerbrei.
it'll be 2nd down and very short for the Red Hawks as we are under 8 minutes here to go in the game. They do have all their timeouts, but they need a couple scores. So we will see.
2nd and 1 on the 49. I would not pass here. I don't know about you, Roberts. I wouldn't do that either.
I mean, doesn't matter.
No, he got the 1st down, luckily.
We've seen a lot of those tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. I don't know. It might be a little slippery or wet out there. I don't know, but I think we've seen too many. We need to clean up our snaps.
It was a 1st down, though, as that was
Yeah.
2nd and very short. So at least you get the 1st down. Clock stops for a sec there.
1st and 10 on about the 47-yard line. Capriva back to pass. Long, deep, right down the center. He's got 43. That is Schreier.
That was knocked away. I couldn't see who knocked it away, but
Yeah, Schreier kind of wanted pass interference there, it looked like.
there's been nothing downfield to the Red Hawks all night.
No. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 on the 47-yard line.
I tell you what, the Red Hawks are moving the ball here, but they're taking a lot of time, and the Warriors.
Right.
That's the
they're all happy about that, I'm sure.
Yeah,
we need to get downfield, and that's why you're going to see some long throws here, I think.
Warriors are very content with giving up these short passes.
Here's another one. Oh, almost an interception. Could have been.
Knight was barreling down on Capriva.
Incomplete, going to bring up 3rd down and 10. All right, 3rd and 10, 47-yard line.
Hannah has a fan club.
Of course she does.
We wouldn't be able to do anything without the high school students.
That's right. Tech team made up of a great group of students helping us out on the computer and the camera and all kinds of stuff. Oh, there's a fumble.
It's another snap gone A-wire, and
It's going to be down on the 50. That's a loss of 3.
well, here we go right here. It is 4th down, and
4th and 13 or 14.
the Redhawks don't get this. They're going to have a lot of issues here. They're going to have to start thinking about using some timeouts, as the Warriors are used to running clock as they run the ball more often than not, and we will see what happens here. We got 6:30 to go.
We're coming down, to some clock management skills by the coaching staff, so we'll see what happens. Capriva back to pass, going deep into double coverage.
Oh, and
There we get a pass interference.
there's your flag, and Greiner is down.
Yeah,
Well,
get up slow again.
he seems like he's been banged up a little bit this game. He was favoring his right arm earlier.
Yeah, we don't need that. We need our guys in some good shape for next week, because it's going to be another tough battle.
Yeah, I got number 6 Grundy Center coming up. I don't know who they play tonight, but
let's see where we're going to spot this. Should definitely be a 1st down, of course.
it will be.
There we go.
Be a 15-yard penalty.
Could be on the 35-yard line.
But we're closing in on 6 minutes now, and the Redhawks need a couple scores, so
Yep.
this is taking quite a while.
I think we got to. Capriva's going to have to air them out here, and we're going to see some long ones.
Well, that's what happened. I mean, there's like, hey, if you don't catch it, at least try to get a pass interference, and the Redhawks got it there.
Yep, 1st and 10 on the 35. Capriva back to pass.
Being chased down.
Screen and Connect to being taken down for no apparent reason.
Just an FYI, Grundy Center leads BCLEW 46-0 in the 4th quarter. So that's who North Tama shut out last week. So they will be undefeated in district coming up next week.
Yep.
We'll see.
We're going to be down 1, I think.
Yeah, we'll see if the Redhawks are also, or if these two teams are tied. These two teams you see right here tied for 2nd.
Yep. Capriva back to pass. Go running up the middle now. Heading for the sideline,
He
which would
reaches.
stop the clock.
Yeah, he should have got the 1st down. He reached there at the last second.
Which is good. Stops the clock 2 different ways doing that.
The Warriors will play BCLUW next week in their last regular season game.
And I'm going to go out on a limb and say they should win that.
Probably. So you'll probably see both of these teams in the playoffs, as top 4 in each district make it. Right now, these two teams are in the top 4. AGWSR is the 4th team, which both of these teams have beaten.
3rd and 1 on the 26-yard line. It's less than 1.
So he didn't get the 1st down.
No.
He should have it now.
Trying to get in there now. Nice scramble by Capriva. Gets down to the 15. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Redhawks.
I mean, but then again, we're under 6 minutes. This drive has taken a really long time, and the Warriors are okay with that.
Well, because even if the Redhawks do score, they would have to get the ball back right away to try to score again. So
They do have 3 timeouts. If they can not use any timeouts on this drive and score here in the next couple minutes, you don't have to worry about an onside. You can kick it deep. And
this year, the Redhawks have had a pretty good onside
Ooh, good job by Colt Kanak.
Yep. Kanak tries to jump out of the grasp of number 8.
That was a one-handed catch right there.
Schmidt on the tackle. And Kanak's going to be down about, where's that ball? There it is.
Thank you. We have somebody from Reedland that says that we're doing a pretty good job here, Keith.
Pretty good.
Between
I'll take pretty good.
The trio of myself, Keith, and Mike Morrison, who's now leading the crowd out there.
2nd and 2 on the 7. Red Hawks. There's a handoff to...
Nope, he fakes it.
Fakes it and keeps it. Tries to go up the middle, which that's not working, guys. Did he get it?
We're going to have a first down and goal inside the 5. Looks like about the 3, but we're under 5 minutes here.
So we're good at getting the first down. Not a lot of yardage out of those center runs, though.
Thank you for the comment that's saying that we sound good. We like that. We are here to do Red Hawk games, but we want to give kudos when due, and the Warriors have done a great job so far. As
Capriva launching himself straight forward on the quarterback sneak.
He is short.
Yeah. They're going to peel him off the pile there.
Down on the 1-yard line, they say now.
2nd and 1.
I apologize. You're saying 2nd and 1 on the 3.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Is that a fumble? It is.
No.
The Red Hawks fumble, and the Warriors have it.
Another Red Hawk turnover.
And that may be all she wrote. We'll see. We're under 4 minutes. Red Hawks do have 3 timeouts, but they need 2 scores, and that is a killer.
Guys are out there like, we don't know what to do.
Red Hawks have turned it over twice inside the red zone. That one inside the 5.
Frustration level out there is pretty high right now.
Yeah, I didn't see what. I think it was a handoff. I didn't see who fumbled it, but
I didn't either.
Capriva is not happy with himself. It's been a frustrating game, and hats off to the Warriors making it a frustrating game, and the Red Hawks jump off sides again. Trying to do a little too much.
Just going to add to their frustration. The Knights are on the 3. That's going to bring them out to the 8.
We do have 281 people watching, so thank you very much.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone from around, and you're seeing a great game, and you are seeing one heck of a performance by Wapsie Valley. They have come in. They were ready to play, and, man, they've been impressive. As you've got a Red Hawk team that averages 38 points a game, and they're sitting at 0.
Yeah.
They average 306 yards a game in the air, and I don't know what they have.
And the Red Hawks take their first time out.
As they're going to have to do that. So what's going to have to happen here in a perfect world for North Tama is force a punt, score really quick, onside it, which you're exactly right. The Red Hawks do onside it a lot, so they're used to doing it, and they're pretty good at it.
We haven't seen it tonight, though.
No, they've only had to kick off once, so but they're pretty good at it. I'd say they get it almost half the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's uphill right now, and Red Hawks sitting undefeated, ranked number 4 in Class A, and they've got quite a battle next week going against number 6 ranked and perennial power Grundy Center, who's been in the state championship game the last 2 years, I believe.
And it's a little strange. We are ranked 4th, right?
We are.
And Grundy's 6th.
They are 6th. They do have a loss, but it was to a ranked Class 1A Dyke team who plays Denver tonight. Now, I bet
that'd be a good
I don't know
game,
what's going on there. I mean, we've got a game here, but
yeah,
Wapsie Valley knows all about Denver.
Yep.
That's who they played early to start the season. But, yeah, I mean, Wapsie Valley, they've had a good team for years.
Yep.
They always have good athletes.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 on the 10-yard line.
Knight right up the middle.
Running it, so keeping the clock moving.
Red Hawks will use their second timeout.
Yep.
A first down will pretty much end the game. As there is a first down.
There it is.
Well, I'm sorry. It pretty much, and it's not over, but I mean,
3:46 to go. Redhawks down by 14.
Whatever win percentage that ESPN would have right now for the game, it's probably about 99.9 for the Warriors right now.
Exactly. Warriors have shown that they've taken control this whole game, the whole game long.
And they have. They've controlled the game pretty much from the start.
Yep.
They've slowed it down, which is exactly what you want to do against the Redhawks if you can. The Redhawks have been on defense. I don't know what the time of possession is, but it's astronomical for the Warriors. I mean, they've done everything right. This is how you stop the Redhawk team, and they've done it.
Caused interceptions. And it's 3:46 left to go on the clock and in the game. 1st and 10 for the Warriors on the 10. Actually, they're not on the 10, are they?
Oh, yeah, they're on their own 10. They don't care where they are right now.
No.
They just want that clock to move.
Yep, they just want to snap the ball and get that clock moving.
That's Knight, the fullback. They're probably going to just give it to him and right up the gut. And I'm sure the Redhawks are probably going to be trying to strip it here.
At this point, I'm a little surprised Knight's still in the game. He could be putting some other players in and resting those guys for their next contest.
Redhawks are going to save their last time out just in case, as we're going to have a 2nd down and 5 for the Warriors. So like we said, next week the Redhawks will be at Grundy Center. I think they have that game. I don't know if it's YouTube, but I know it'll be streaming somewhere. I remember watching it 2 years ago. Warriors will be playing at home against BCLUW. Redhawks will call their last time out as we're going to have a 3rd down and 5 or 6 to go. So if the Redhawks want any chance, and the way they pass it, you never know, but they're going to have to force a 4th down and a punt. And thing is now here's what you do if you're the Warriors. Do you run it, and then if you don't get the 1st down, the clock runs, or do you chance because you've got 5 yards to go, do you try passing, but then if you don't catch it, it stops the clock? My guess is they're going to run it.
Run it.
With a 2-score lead.
Try for the 1st down. If they don't get it,
that clock's going to, I mean, with a 1-score lead, 2-score lead, they've got a pretty big cushion there.
Yeah. The chances of the Redhawks scoring twice in 2 minutes 50 seconds is pretty slim. I think it's most likely you're going to see a run.
Especially with the way that the Warriors have played defense.
Yep.
I mean, Redhawks have not scored.
They've been very tough tonight, very consistent.
But, yeah, we got a lot of big, this game huge. Next week, a huge game. Cross country has conference next Thursday. Volleyball has conference next Saturday. I mean, then we're getting into postseason play all about the same time.
That's right. A lot going on. And all that's going to end, and basketball is going to be here.
You know it. In snow.
In snow. Hey, don't say that S word. No.
Tomorrow's supposed to be like in the 80s.
Yeah.
But then it could snow next week. Sorry, I jinxed it. They are going to pass it.
O'Donnell passes, and it's incomplete.
Throws high, so that really helps the Redhawks out as we've got 2:45 to go.
4th and 5.
All right, so if they get a good return, Capriva's going to be back to return it. They're pulling. Get your best athlete back there.
Yeah, I don't know about that decision, but...
you'd see McKinley back there. He's the big play weapon for the Redhawks.
If you want something to happen, it's going to be Gabe. But at this point, do you want to put Gabe back there and risk him?
That's why Coach Worth is the coach, and we're not. We don't have to make those decisions. Oh, Gabe, he slips and is taken down.
Taken down about the 35-yard line. So...
Oh, we've got a score here. Dyke leads Denver 28-10. Thank you, Terry. I don't know if that's a final.
It'll be 1st and 10 on the 35 for the Redhawks.
All right, 2:34, no timeouts.
65 yards to go for a touchdown.
And then you're going to have to onside it. And I'm sure the Warriors are going to give up anything short. They've done a great job because the Redhawks, a lot of times, they usually don't throw the ball very deep. It's a lot of the shorter stuff, and then they break tackles. They haven't done that tonight. Like that.
Going for the sideline, but I'm not sure if
He did not get out of bounds.
Nope. Clock is running. Redhawks, of course, going no huddle. It's a second and about long 4. Capriva back to pass. Into the ground. Intended for Siemens, maybe?
And he kind of skips it to him. Does stop the clock, but it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 on the 40-yard line. 41 maybe. And just over 2 minutes. 2:08 to go. There we go. Gabe back to pass. Little screen right up the middle to Kanak, and there's so many Warriors in there. I'm not sure what we were trying to accomplish with that one.
I don't know, but I think he was taken down by Hunter Kane, 32, right away. And here's the game right here.
That's right. It's 4th and about 6 on the 39-yard line.
Redhawks don't get this. The Warriors will just go to victory formation and run the clock out.
1:40 on the clock. Capriva back to pass. He's got to go deep.
He's looking for somebody. He finds Schreier.
Schreier gets a first down. That'll stop the clock. He's just over the 50 on the 49-yard line. .127 on the clock. It's going to be 1st and 10, 49-yard line. It's got to go long again. Right up the middle. Kanak.
Oh, Kanak catches
my gosh.
And he breaks some tackles.
Holy cow. Colt Kanak with a one-handed catch.
The freshman with a great catch there that keeps the Redhawks' slim hopes alive here.
He had sticky fingers on that one.
Then he broke a couple tackles and almost ran it in. They're on the 11.
1st and 10 on the 11. Oh, there's movement, and the ball did not move. There's flags. There's a lot of finger pointing going on. Let's see what happens. Redhawks are moving back, and the Warriors are not. Oh, what are we doing? Crowd was clapping. Looks like it is against the Warriors. They're marking it off right now.
Well, looks like they called offside, so
nice.
Does stop the clock.
Small
and
break.
You get 5 yards.
Small break for the Redhawks. It's 1 and about 5.
Oh, taken down inbounds.
Yeah, no timeouts left. The clock did stop.
Or is that a fumble? I don't know. Whatever, but we're down to 103. Oh, are they calling it?
Incomplete pass.
They must be.
2nd and 5. Redhawks on the 6-yard line. And the clock won't start now until the snap. Play clock down to 15. Capriva rolling out right. Wants to run, but looking for a receiver.
Nowhere to go. That was intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Holton Robinson picks it off, and that's the game. The 4th interception and 5th turnover for the Redhawks.
Intended for number 42, Michael Bell.
Wow, Robinson just did a great job.
Yeah.
Just took it away from him right at the goal line, and that is the game.
He just got his arms right in front of Bell.
Yeah. Man.
55 seconds to go. The Warriors take over on downs. They're just going to snap it on Neal, I'm sure.
Although they're on the 2, so there's not a lot of room to kneel. My guess is they're going to have to run it up the middle.
Maybe, yeah.
Want to kneel and give a safety. But, man, their defense has been impressive. Hats off to the Warriors. Man, they deserve this one.
They did. They did a great job. A lot of interceptions tonight, turnovers.
We haven't seen The Redhawks like this all year.
No, Redhawks will be the first shutout of the year.
Yeah.
This will not help the Redhawks ranking.
No, I don't know if they'll drop out, but being at 4th, but I could see Wapsie Valley moving in with their only 2 losses to 2 really good teams. So,
yep.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a tough game coming in, and was it ever? And the Redhawks will have a showdown. They'll have to regroup next week at Grundy Center, and that's
right. Next week, Grundy Center, we will have the 2 guys back in. So.
That's true. And then in 2 weeks for playoffs,
hopefully.
My guess is North Tama would host first round. And if they do, we'll have it for you.
That's right. We will.
And that is the game. So the Warriors are going to come away with a 14-0 win. They come down to Traer and take down the previously undefeated Redhawks. So congratulations to the Warriors with quite a game.
Great job, the Warriors. Redhawks.
Redhawks are down. I mean, there's senior night. And
yep. When you're missing a few key players, that's going to happen. This really, luckily, was not a must-win game. So, Redhawks, yeah, it's hurts a little bit to have the loss, but it's not the end of the world here.
It isn't, buddy. They got to regroup, and next week go play Grundy Center. So
that's right.
Thank you for watching. We had close to 300 people watching at one time, so that's awesome.
I'm glad I could join you.
Yeah, we got Keith Kennedy here. We had Mike Morrison, who was here the first half, and then he's out there getting the crowd pumped. And
I guess I'll be troubleshooting speakers tomorrow.
Yeah, as the PA went down. And
yeah,
well,
we'll figure that out.
So hopefully we can see everyone in a couple weeks. But if not, catch the game next week at however Grundy Center does it.
Thanks, Tyson. Appreciate it.
Thanks for hopping in, and we're going to sign off here. So the Warriors win 14-0.